fix. Creep.
It's funny how everything loads. It's like... Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, sorry, go ahead, DM. Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Oh, I didn't freaking do the freaking sorry, everybody. Be a D&D. Be D&D. I'm opening the giveaway. Hashtag be D&D. There's so much. This is why I can't wait to go live.
Well, how's it going to change?
This.
Sure, who's going to do announcements?
No, we'll still do announcements, but then they can handle all the things, turning everything on.
They can handle all the technical stuff. We just get to read and play a game.
Right, I can just write it down and go through all the ticks. So, please enter into our giveaway. If you go to their website, you will be able to see our sponsors, BD&D. They have a shop, and you can choose one of their designs if you are the winner, and they will send you a t-shirt of your design choosing. They are fabulous. They have been sponsoring us since early this year, and they're based out of New Zealand. Amazing people. They are going to be relaunching their website soon. I cannot wait to see it. Okay. Hey, Initiative League.
And done.
And done.
All right. Are we ready?
Featuring my washing machine. Dun dun dun. Comes through the filter. It's so weird. It's totally my washer. I'm definitely in the bathroom going pee.
It's okay. All we see is a beautiful sunset.
I'm going to mute you.
No, I'm done. I'm already done. I already did it.
Like, I already peed.
I mean, I wasn't going to do that. Like, I already peed before you guys knew I was even in the bathroom.
You stealth ninja peed. Roll the 20.
The thing is when we're playing in person, this game is still going to go virtual. It's a lot of virtual games, but the main game we won't have Annie roaming the house.
No, can't wait for serenades though. Serenades are going to be.
I know, live serenades.
Level
my god.
Yep.
We might have to stand outside. Like, we might have to stand outside so we don't get picked up on the mic.
I'm gonna bring my lighter, just so I can miss the whole time.
All right. Sorry. So we are on session 13. Having discovered a hole in the floor of the Mad Druid's empty and overgrown hut, our adventurers decided to explore the cavern below. Upon touching ground, they were treated to a horrible vision, showing them the recent events that transpired in the valley and the gruesome fate of Epom the Druid. The party then found itself in what turned out to be a meanlock lair. Right off the bat, two party members were incapacitated, and poor Varro was dragged off by one of the horrid creatures, while Gary was left all by himself in a state of shock by Elar. Uma in an orcish rage chased after him, Gary, and the meanlock that took him. And between the two, they slaughtered 3 of the 4 vile beasts. Once again, reunited, the party explored the cavern, only to get ambushed one final time in a larger rear chamber. Elar, using his Eldritch Blast, who kept missing every shot, finally just steadied himself, took a deep breath, and took the head clean off of one of the meanlocks, leaving only one that was outnumbered and alone. At this point, that meanlock fled back into the Feywild. This unfortunately caused the meanlock layer itself to collapse from the material plane. Before the collapse, the party found the injured and tortured Dryad that they saw in their vision. The team managed to get her down from her rock prison and fled through the dark and dangerous caverns as it folded out of reality behind them. Just barely climbing out of the meanlock lair as it vanished from existence, that we now find the party out of breath, exhausted, and sitting on the floor of the druid's hut once again. Where the hole into the floor was that led down into the meanlock layer is gone. It just literally folded away, and then the tear in the ground just sealed up as if it was never there. And you guys are sitting around You're like a little winded because you had to move as fast as you could through rough terrain, and climb up and jump up. However the hell you all managed to get out of that thing, and you're now again back in the hut, with one extra person with you. So I'll let you take it from there.
I think Uma had just like laid hands on her to give her back some healing.
Yes, that's right. You did. So she stands up and thanks you and takes a look around at all of you, and she says, "My name is Shana Green. Thank you, all of you." But then her eyes linger on Elar for a moment, and she goes, "I sense the cold darkness in you." And then turns back to the rest of you.
Wouldn't be the first time I heard that.
Ding, 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 ding.
As Elar does a little song and dance, I've heard that before.
Oh,
Ding,
ding
ding,
dong,
ding, ding,
super
ding.
cute. Hi, if you can hear me.
Ding 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 ding. So Uma's gonna look over at Elar real quick, and then look. What was the druid's name?
Epom.
Oh, Epom. Okay. And just ask her. So, are you? How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Asking the Dryad.
Sorry, yeah, the Dryad, not the,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so
Sorry.
we saved a druid and a dryad?
No, the druid's
Nope.
dead. The Dryad is who we saved.
You saw the druid get torn apart and eaten by the tree in the vision.
Oh,
which
that's right. Okay.
Initially, sent you and Varro into a state of short-term madness.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So we have the tree person.
Right. So I guess I didn't describe her. So she does stand. She did stand up, and she is beautiful by all accounts to all of you. She is about 6 feet tall. She's femininely shaped, almost like those like Greek and Roman statues with like just kind of like those perfect human proportions.
So similar to Elar. Perfectly proportioned and godlike.
Perfectly
Yes.
proportioned.
And godlike, you
She's
forgot godlike.
perfectly proportioned. So, she again stands about
Asking for a friend.
6 feet tall. She has Elar would know dryads, their hair changes with the seasons, and because you're in fall on the cusp of winter, normally if you had encountered her a few months ago, her hair would have been green, but it is now actually like a blazing red, reddish orange color that you get the leaves in fall, like just like at the peak of the season type colors. And it's not hair; it looks to be leaves, but you see like little like twigs and other vines and plant matter in her hair. And as a matter of fact, while you're actually looking at her from a distance, she might look like she has skin like a normal person, but up close you can actually see that her skin, which is like a tinge like yellowy green, like in that spectrum, is actually, it looks like it's a wooden texture.
Like bark? Or like the inside of wood of a tree?
It's smooth, so it's not like bark. So it looks as if someone like sanded down and polished wood.
So it has like the gray. It has like the grain to it and everything.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. She's got like a wood grain to her earthly yellow-green color and her bright red hair, and she has like bright yellow glowing eyes.
Grax is gonna lean over to Varro and just kind of whisper, "I think she's much prettier than Elar," and look over to Elar, be like, "No offense, no offense."
Are you trying to upgrade? Because I can tell you there is no better than I.
While they're talking, Uma's just gonna ask the Dryad how she's doing.
This is why I left this one behind. You,
Uma's
and then he's gonna point at Varro and be like, "You,
look.
I like you. Let's talk."
She's gonna look over at Elar and be like, "You and I, we're gonna have a chat after this."
Yes,
and then,
we will.
And then she's gonna look at the Dryad.
Several, I'm sure.
I am weak, but better now, thanks to you. I don't know exactly how long I was in there. Weeks, perhaps. Those vile creatures, just endless mental torture. I do not know how much longer I would have been able to last had you not come when you did.
Do we know why? I know I'm asking a lot of probably seemingly stupid questions, but it's because I missed the last section. Session.
You also haven't had REM sleep in like 24 hours, so you're probably on the cusp of madness.
With the whole mean locks, yeah, that makes sense. But do we know why they was anything explained why?
That's right. So Gary literally would not know anything because only Elar explained to Uma, who was the only one who had her wits about her, what those things were, what they do,
so then
where you were.
So Grax is just going to be like, someone explain to me what the fuck is going on. Just someone tell me why we have a beautiful tree lady, what these things were, and why he left me behind. Pointing right at Elar.
Next time, you should keep up. It's not my fault that you became incapacitated.
I'm just gonna go over to Gary and just pat his arm.
Oh, he needs no sympathy from you. He can take care of himself.
So Graxus is going to resheath his claws.
We're gonna have a chat about teamwork after.
Teamwork?
I am not surprised that one from the summer court would be so selfish, she says to no one in particular.
Summer court.
I'm going to take her letter away. His letter away.
Wait, did I read that wrong?
Gladly, you may take my letter away.
So Garaxis asked why she was taken.
Oh, I thought he was asking you guys like what happened in the tunnels.
Yeah, I'm assuming I was frozen pretty much that whole last session. I probably missed everything.
No, actually, so you actually were able to. We went back for you after we killed the ones we could see. We went back, and were able to get you. And then we went further in because we needed to find the Dryad, and we encountered two more, I believe. And after we killed we killed one, and then another one ripped its way through the fabric of the dimensions, I guess, and left. And when they did that, the thing started collapsing in on itself, so we had to grab the Dryad real quick and run out of the tunnel, and just as we escaped, it collapsed in finally on itself and disappeared.
And we just assume you didn't ask any questions during that time.
Yeah, because we were running.
Not at the moment, yeah. Once he would see Uma like just hauling ass with those little legs, he'd just do his best to keep up. You know?
Yeah, so I guess we would ask the Dryad why she was taken.
I don't pretend to know the madness of that druid or her partner, but they wanted my tree. They ripped me from my tree, my home, and they did vile things to it. They took pieces, they grafted pieces on, they experimented on it. I felt it all. Everything they did, I could also feel.
That must have been very hard for
I don't
you.
know.
Wait, so you're still connected to the tree?
I am. I don't know its exact location, but I can sense it still. I sense its intent. The tree is, the poor tree is as deranged as the druid that ripped me from it. It is a bizarre and twisted thing now. It just wants to consume. It has a plan. I can sense it is on the move.
Your tree is moving?
Yes. She like closes her eyes and like looks, like turns her head up, and like you get the impression she's just trying to strengthen the connection to the tree by cutting out like external stimuli. And then she just kind of looks back down. She goes, yes, it is a twisted and dark carnivorous thing now. It has dozens of fruit. I can sense them as well. Yes, that's what it is doing. It knows of the human settlement, as well as the orc settlement, but it sees the human settlement as the weaker, easier target. It will consume all those that live there, make more fruit, and then it intends to consume the orcs as well, and then make more fruit and leave this valley. We must prevent that from happening.
Are we supposed to kill your tree? Sorry, Varro.
If I could kill myself to kill the tree, I would. But whatever magic the druid and her accomplice worked on the tree to turn it into what it is, I don't think my sacrifice will end its rampage through this veil. Perhaps if I can reunite with the tree, I can regain control, perhaps undo what they have done.
Elar is gonna step forward and say, tell me of this accomplice. What do you know of them?
I know nothing of them. I do not even know his name.
Him, you say?
Human, bald human with hair on his face. Extremely powerful dark magic. He did not do much. He used the druid and her madness. To what ends, I don't know. I was not conscious a lot of the time. The pain was too great.
Was he a spellcaster himself?
He seemed to be. And if you recall, you did see in the note that you found in the cave, Acertep was mentioned. And then in the vision that you saw in the Dryad cave Meanlock lair, you did get a glimpse of him, I believe, twice in the vision. One final time, he was watching from like a crystal ball and smiling as the druid was ripped apart and eaten by the tree.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Thank you for your information.
She just kind of looks coldly at you again.
If we can get you back connected to your tree, are you able to heal it, you think?
I think I can. I think I can stop it. A lot of my magic is tied to the tree, so I am weakened and without all of my abilities without it. But
sorry, I thought you were done.
Go ahead, large dragon creature.
Would that also then extend to what you've called the children? Or are they of their own creatures with their own will?
Oh no. The fruit are controlled by the will of the tree. If I have control of my tree once again, I should have control of its fruit.
Okay.
It moves again. It is getting closer to the human settlement.
How close is it?
I didn't realize she was muted. I was gonna ask the same thing.
She like closes her eyes and looks up again, and just a few minutes of trying to concentrate, and she goes, perhaps a day.
How fast can the tree move? Will we be able to catch it before it hits the city?
No. You will not be able to see it if it is standing still. It is indistinguishable from any other tree. You would most likely encounter its fruit, or they would try to divert you from trying to attack it, leading you off into different ways.
But would you know? Could you tell the difference between... Could you distinguish this tree from others?
I could find my tree, but we are too few. There are many fruit, as well as the tree itself. We would not be able to take the tree and all the fruit.
Garaxis is going to look over towards Uma and say, maybe we could broker some kind of alliance between the two groups, your orc friends and the town. If we can combine our numbers, we might stand a chance against those fruit.
Well, I can certainly try asking. Although, are you strong enough to travel with me or us? Because I don't know if I alone would be able to convince. Maybe I could convince the orcs because they're, smarter than the humans. No offense. Oh wait.
None taken.
We don't really. Okay, we're fine.
We don't have any humans here.
Okay, I'll just talk shit about humans for that. I'm just kidding. I love humans too.
You say Garaxis is gonna do this just like super fake, like, girl.
Yes, I am well enough to travel, and I can travel through the forests faster than you, as I can move through the trees.
That's really impressive. Elar, can you move through trees? No.
Like, do you swing from branch to branch, move through the trees?
No, I move through the trees.
I think she means she like can move right into them and out of them again.
That's
You are. I
incredible.
bet you can get there if you just keep on practicing. Maybe we can, like, if you run at the tree outside, and like maybe you'll go. You're muted.
No, I can hear.
Oh,
hear
I
it.
didn't hear it. Sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
I feel like you're trying to set me up for failure.
No, I'm
Elar
encouraging you.
doesn't do failure.
Of course, that's why I'm encouraging you to practice traveling through the trees. Like
I
the
don't
Dryad
need
can
to
do.
run through a tree.
There's only one way to find out.
I have not seen one of the Dark One's kind travel through the trees. There
The
are
Dark
not many
Ones?
trees in his realm.
Wait, you are familiar with where Elar is from?
He is from the Feywilds.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of... I mean, I've never been there. Have you been there?
It's great. Much better than this putrid armpit of a place.
I like it as well, but I prefer the forests of this plain and the beasts that roam here.
I thought you were going to say the forests of this armpit. I was holding that laugh in. I was like, he's going to say it. He's going to say it.
You got a stew going.
Elar, this Dryad has been on the material plane a lot longer than Elar.
Do they, Miss Dryad, do they know about teamwork in the Feywild?
We know about a great many things in the Feywilds.
So you know of it, but maybe it's not necessarily taught when kids are growing up in school.
School.
We don't have
Um,
kids the way you mean it. Mostly, I keep to myself and the animals and the plants.
Sometimes they're much better company. I can understand that. I can appreciate that.
They are better conversationalists.
If that's a veiled criticism of me, I won't hear it and I won't respond to it.
So when you move through the tree, like, does the tree like open up and you walk through it, or like, do you grow into the tree like a plant?
I believe it is an ability in the magic that is beyond your comprehension.
Okay, you know,
That doesn't help at all.
Miss Dryad, I think maybe you need to go to sleep or rest because I'm getting a little bit of a rude vibe a little bit from you, and I think maybe we're all just very
no.
tired, and maybe you need to go to sleep because I'm starting to feel a little bit like I risked my life for you, and now you're being really rude.
I do
Well,
not
to
sleep,
be
but
honest,
I apologize. I do
there are
not spend
many
much
things to do
time
on
speaking with any of your kind, and my recent experience has not been a very pleasant one.
Well, that wasn't
Yeah.
my kind, so you gotta
I
give
mean,
everybody a fair shot.
I don't know if you remember, I'm the one that punched the rocks to get you free, and then threw a rope down for you.
Yes.
That's what my kind does.
I thank you. My guts still hurt.
No problem.
That's
What?
a good sign. Pain lets you know you're still alive.
Garaxus is just going to look very confused. He doesn't know, with this group, he doesn't know what the hell that could involve.
Do not misunderstand my intentions. My interactions with... I don't know what you are, I'm sorry, but my interactions with humanoid life on this plane is very limited, but I cherish it just as much, which is why I want to prevent my tree and its fruit from devouring the human village and the orc village. I do not want that blood on my hands.
Do you think we have enough time to rest here before we go out?
I would not rest here. I do not know what other vile creatures this mad woman created here. I sense things running around that are not perfectly natural, and there is not much time. If we are to speak and seek alliances against my tree and its fruit, we must make haste and prepare them now.
I have one more question. Can you take me with you through the tree?
I don't think that is possible.
She's just not
Wait,
powerful enough, Varro. If you give her a little bit more time, I'm sure she can take you on a tree ride.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps when I am reunited with my tree and back at full strength, I will attempt it.
We definitely need to sleep. We will be of no use to you at all in our current condition. We won't be able to save anyone.
If we spend too much time, we will not make it in time before the tree. I think we rally our allies and prepare and then rest.
Does anybody remember how far out we are from the human village? I can't remember.
You're a couple miles.
So
No, it took you a couple hours. Like everything that's happened has happened in like a span of I think like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
And that's not all strict traveling. That was like stopping and fighting a pack of wolves, checking out a cave, seeing puppies, falling into a extra dimensional pocket.
Well, if we can go talk to the orcs, but then we need to rest. I can't do anything. I can't do anything like this. You said you think that the tree is about a day away from the village, right?
I would guess at its current pace, yes, 1 day.
And the fruit? Can you feel where the fruit are? Did I already ask that? I can't remember.
I can sense the fruit, but I cannot pinpoint each location. I can only sense approximately 24, perhaps more. I am not sure.
Do they feel close?
The tree does have advanced scouts.
I'd say it's up to you, Uma. Either we can travel on to our new friend's home and maybe get some hot food and a rest there, or we can try resting here.
The tree is not along the path. I can tell you that now. It is south of the orcs, but north of the humans.
I mean, as long as I can rest before I fight, I'm tapped out. I can't help anybody do anything. If we've got a day, then let's go talk with the orc chieftain, and then really our biggest fight is going to be with the humans, I think. And convincing them.
Let's say,
Convincing
All right.
them.
you're gonna hear Garaxus's stomach rumble when you mention the humans, just because he still wants to bite the head off of that one prick. I can't
I
remember
mean-
his name.
Varro still has a sack of potatoes.
Who said anything about convincing them? I was thinking more like intimidating them.
Yeah, that can work too. I mean, if we show up with the orcs, as long as we save them in the end, and as long as they don't
Oh,
fight
yes,
us
yes,
and the
I mean-
tree.
If they don't die, we don't have to kill them. Certainly.
Alright, so you guys are heading out back to the orcs.
Yeah,
I'd say so.
yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Did we
so
did we want to move? Try to move somewhat stealthily with Varo? Who's our most stealthy member?
Probably.
It's either Varo or Elar, right?
I definitely have disadvantage, so.
Yeah, me too. That's why we'd be in the back.
stealthily you're gonna move slower. And
Right,
yeah,
but in
you're,
case
you're kind
I
of
was
on a
thinking,
clock right now.
Well, I was thinking in case we came across any of
Elar's
those.
a +8.
I was thinking in case we came across any of those children. Not I keep saying children.
Pretty stealthy.
The fruit tree babies.
The tree referred to them as children. It's children,
Okay,
and
that's
the
fine.
Dryad is referring to them as fruit.
Okay, so that's why. All right, so we just want to haul ass.
It's up to you guys.
Then, well, I'm asking them.
I think getting back quickly so that we can convince them and then regain our strength. It's best not to go into a fight not ready.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
just go.
All right, so you guys exit the hut. The creepy eye stalks watch you as you leave the hut again. You, Gary sees the little red-eyed squirrel just sitting there going like this, watching you guys leave.
Say Garaxus is gonna growl and spit a little lightning at it just for fun.
You know, it doesn't spit lightning back, but it returns your growl, but like deeper than yours.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like all my characters are gonna just instinctively hate squirrels. It's the one through line. Every character I have has to hate squirrels. That's their flaw.
So you guys make
Wait,
pretty good
Carol,
time
Carol.
back to the orc village. Uma, you approach in the lead first, and you wave to the lookout, and hi! And the lookout
I do feel like she'd be like, "Hey, girl, hey."
the lookout turns and barks something in Orcish to into their cave, and then the leader comes out and greets you guys. She's flanked by two very large other orcs, one large female and one large male. And she just walks forth. She has her weapon in hand, but it's not up or anything. She's there, and she just goes, "Greetings, little sister. Welcome back. Did you find the druid?" Oh, so she didn't call it a druid. Did you find the...
I'm not a witch, right?
No, it's the humans that called it the witch. I'm trying to remember what the... Did you find the wild one?
No, big sister, but we did find someone even better. And not that she would be blocking the Dryad, because she is only 4 feet tall, but she steps aside and is like, we have saved a spirit of the tree, and unfortunately she brings bad tidings. We need your help. There's a rogue tree that has been infested with evilness and is on its way to destroy the human village. And while I'm sure that that's not really your concern, once it consumes all of the humans that live there, and gets stronger, it would then come for you. And so we are hoping that you will join forces with us to go defeat this tree so that the Dryad, this lovely lady here, can take her rightful place within it and perhaps purge it of the evil that has consumed it. So, will
Little
you help
sister, you speak many words which confuse me. How is a tree a threat, and how will it consume the mighty Hunting Claw clan?
Magic.
Yeah, what Gary said, yeah. Magic. So, all I know is that if you don't help us, then you may be, sealing your own doom. And so, I am trying to convince you that joining forces with us is the best way. I don't know how it works. All I know is that if you do not help us, you may not survive the encounter with this magical tree and all of its, fruit, as we fought them in the woods, and they were quite powerful, especially in large numbers.
So the Dryad takes a step forward and she says, my tree was twisted and turned evil by the wild witch in the valley. It was the cause of the wolf pack and its erratic behavior. As you know, that pack has never been in any trouble. I would speak to them often. They are now mostly dead. As she kind of like trails off and looks sadly, and then comes back and says, what this small one here says is true. My tree has bared fruit that is dangerous and in great numbers, and if it consumes the humans, it will make more fruit that can easily overwhelm your numbers. I have watched your tribe for a long time. I know how many you are, and I know that you cannot alone face the numbers that will come for you. So Naz Arama, I believe was her name, sitting there, just going like this, kind of still confused. So, does anybody want to roll a persuasion check?
Let's see.
And whoever rolls it, you can roll with advantage, just because the Dryad just gave her case.
I only got a +2.
You guys don't want Varro.
I have to as well.
So Uma's gonna look over at Garaxus, be like,
He's gonna.
turn on the charm, buddy.
Garax is just gonna give a big toothy smile, and he's gonna say, "Big bad tree, going to kill humans, then kill you. Much honor, you come with us, kill tree." And then he's gonna smile again, like a real big creepy smile. But he doesn't know he's being. He doesn't. You know what I mean? He's trying to be genuine.
She turns
She's gonna look at the chieftain real quick first before she reacts and just like, he's still learning common, so he's practicing. He
Wait,
did a really good job. He did a great job.
Wait, doesn't she speak Broken Common?
She speaks better than Broken Common.
She speaks a little better than you just did. So she looks at Uma and smiles, and then she turns to one of the orcs to her side and says something in their language, which Uma understands as this dragon is mentally deficient and is learning how to talk. and all three orcs start laughing.
For some reason, I thought I remembered a session a while ago where she was like speaking pretty stilted, so I thought she spoke more Broken Common than that. So, well, let's roll. Let's see what happens. Fucking Yeah,
That's great.
sorry, that was
We're
a
not
5.
laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
Advantage.
I have
Oh yeah,
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember,
like I
you're
said-
only going on like an hour sleep, so I get it.
Come on. Like I said, I really thought.
Also,
she,
it's better this way. It's
Yeah.
funnier this way.
Hello? It was hilarious.
Come on, baby. Still a 7.
Wait. Anybody in chat want to give give Thoraxis a reroll?
Oh, that's ugly.
Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Nope, I don't have anything there. I'm giving you a reroll.
Okay.
Ah,
So here now he's gonna look and be like, we go smash tree, put wood woman in tree, all happy,
Oh,
and then he'll. Am I rolling again?
yep, I gave you a reroll.
Oh boy.
It's
Okay.
200 bits. I don't. Or you can use the reroll stickers, a Falcon.
The
Here we
male
go.
orc to her side just goes to this next, broken comment from the dragon. Just goes.
That's a 16. It only took me 3 rolls to get into double digits.
She's looking at him but not addressing Gary. She looks back at Uma and says, "Little sister, I'm still confused and not fully understanding, but I do understand when there is danger. And we will protect this valley and our neighbors. As I said, we want peace with the humans. I will send warriors as well as myself. When are we needed?"
Well, we have to rest. So when we wake up, we can all head out together?
There is much that needs to be done if we are getting ready for battle, little one.
Okay, well then we can rest and you guys can get ready for the battle. Because we're not ready for the battle because we need to rest.
I'm going out of narration and just rest when you get to the human village.
Well, what if they
Oh my
don't let
God.
us? Like, what if they don't let us rest in the human village?
Well, you showed up there to help them, and
Yeah, but this time we would be coming back with orcs. That's where
Yeah.
that's where my thought process is. Is like if we're gonna rest, this might be
right.
the best place.
But you have to
if
remember that
DM
the leader, Clint Eastwood, was far more sensible than the assholes that that followed you. So
Yeah. All right. I mean, hey, DM saying go to the village. Let's go to the village. We'll go now. Just prep your stuff and we'll head out.
we will come.
Actually, so we're gonna go
Orgasm
ahead.
for everybody.
I'm sorry,
We're-
like 3 of you
what
were
was
talking
that?
at the same time.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying there's an orgasm for everybody.
Orgasms for all.
She said, we will come, and I said orgasm.
Oh, puns.
I will
That's too good.
prepare some of my warriors and head march there. Or should I go with you now and have my warriors meet me?
No, we'll go first. And then you just come when you're ready, because we still have to butter them up, so to speak.
You
Chat with
intend
them.
to eat them?
No,
Oh.
no.
Yes.
Chat with them.
Correct. It's
No.
like, yep. Oh. Hey, damn it.
We're not eating any people
Just
on
one.
this trip.
Just
Very well, little sister. We will sound the bugle before we enter their lands. You will know we are coming.
That's a little ominous. Is there any way you could just show up? They might think you're there to like kill them all. I'm just trying to make it.
Very well. We
Just
will
silently arrive. It's fine.
show up.
Okay, let's do that.
I thought that announcing your presence would be good, but sure, just orcs just coming out of the forest silently.
We will prep them for the fact that the orcs are coming, but like a war horn kind of might freak them out a little bit.
Just... All right. So she turns around and with her guards and heads back towards the cave. And to the rest of the party, it sounds like she just lets out a roar, but Uma understands as the phrase "prepare for battle."
Grax is gonna lean down to Uma and just say, "Holy shit! She talks way better than I thought she did."
Yeah, it's
Oops.
okay. She took it quite well, I think.
I know it's 10:30. We're just gonna go to the humans real quick, convince them, and then we will rest. We'll have the classic movie training montage of teaching the villagers how to fight with all the sticks. The hoo, ha, and then the session will be over, and
I'll make a man out of you. It's gonna be the Mulan fucking training scene.
Man.
I was thinking more Team America. Even Rocky had a montage.
All right, so yeah, she heads back. You guys, again, I'm assuming with haste, go back down the game trail to the back to the town, where you go straight to the main building where Joseph is residing in, and what do? You just burst through the door, or you come in frantically, calmly?
Just slide in. Just come in. We just walk in like badasses. Of course we do.
All right,
Someone's
so
gonna be in the back.
The door just bursts open. The cold breeze, the little leaves and little bits of snow in the air just come in, and Joseph looks up from behind the counter, and this Gary just standing there.
Bring me Clint Eastwood.
I like the idea because of how tall he is. Like you can just see Varro's face like through his elbow. Just kind of like.
Everybody else peers out the side and does a pose like the Ginyu Force in Dragon Ball Z. It's like Joseph looks up and he goes, my friends, come on, come in, it's warm, sit by the fire, tell me, what's happened, and who the hell is that? As he sees the Dryad walk in.
Bad, evil, comfort. Gary didn't actually say it. But it would be pretty funny if he did.
Does he need to eat something? Is he okay?
Speak much better comment, just so you know.
He's gonna move out of the way, and since Uma's the talker, he's just gonna kind of like with a flourish, like, like, there's Uma. A little spotlight comes down on her.
He gives a nod to his daughter, who runs back into the kitchen, and a few moments later comes out with a plate of lamb shanks.
Ooh.
Oh, how lovely.
Varro takes out one of his potatoes and starts eating it.
Like an apple.
The first plate that comes out, Garax is going to take the whole plate and just like literally dump the whole plate of into his bones and all, just right down his gullet.
He's looking at you. He's going, and turns to Uma. I apologize for McGregor and the rest. They had no right to interfere. They had no right to follow you or cause trouble with the orcs up there. I've spoken to them.
Well, I'll just say, good thing my name wasn't Peter, am I right?
I don't get the reference. I'm sorry.
I don't get it.
Alright, that's
I said,
fine.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to have it's like some throw my voice ventriloquist style, and somebody's just gonna go boo.
I know that was you, Gary.
Joseph is like,
He's gonna cast it again, and it's just gonna go womp womp.
So it was gonna be like this. So basically, Mr. Beastwood, we need for you all to
his name's not
join
Eastwood.
join forces and with the orcs. We discovered that actually your problem was not the orcs; it's an evil tree. Originally it wasn't an evil tree; it was a druid. But then it became an evil tree, and now this lovely dryad that you see traveling with us needs us to attack the tree and weaken it so that she can go into the tree again so it doesn't eat you all. So basically, if you want to survive, you need to allow the orcs to come help you. And we need to sleep.
And as he's like sitting there, kind of like,
I was gonna say, seeing all the confusion on his face. Now Gary is gonna tap.
in the meantime, the Dryad, she's never been in a human dwelling, in a human building, so she's actually just kind of like looking at everything. She's touching the wooden wall, kind of like not happy about it. I'm sorry, what was Gary gonna do?
See, he was Clint Eastwood. There looks confused.
Okay.
That was the face that you were putting on, like he didn't understand.
Right, he went to say something, and then he just kind of like paused to gather his thoughts.
Yeah. So that at that moment, that's when Gary will step forward and he'll tap Uma on the shoulder, and that's when he'll be like, "Big tree, bad evil, eat village, orcs friends, wood woman in tree, everyone happy, everyone live," and then he's just gonna take a big step backwards, like putting Uma back in front.
He's been practicing his common, and he's getting better.
He's gonna
It's
be
getting
like
better.
with his
Eli's gonna do a slow clap. Very, very slow.
two giant thumbs, just like this, like behind.
Uma's gonna like elbow Varro. It's like
Alvaro wasn't even paying attention. He's just like clapping.
As Graxus speaks great common, but he just doesn't think that these people understand for some reason because they look so confused.
Are you telling me that Epom, the druid out in the woods, turned into a carnivorous tree that is coming here to eat us?
Sure, if that's what gets you to join us and help
Oh no,
out.
Epom's dead. Whoever she was working with took over the tree. It was one of those classic double crosses.
Epom lived alone.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. You should have been there. Just
do you know
just
anything
know you
about
hired us. Listen to Uma, smartest person I have ever met. She would not lead you astray. Take her at her word.
Oh, Varro, that's a little sad. I'm the smartest person that you've ever met. I don't know. I don't know about that. I've only...
Oh yeah, leaps and bounds.
Say
Leaps
Uma,
and bounds.
Uma, little body, big smarts.
I've only got an intelligence of 12. It's not overly impressive.
Oh yeah, that's like 50% higher than Varro. You're a genius compared to Varro.
The Dryad from the back of the room, without turning to her head, just again examining wooden furniture now, not pleased again. It just says, "The tree has borne many fruit, dangerous, dozens of them. It marches now." And he looks at her, and he looks back at you guys. And then suddenly the door bursts open again, and in comes Will McGregor. You'd be familiar with him. And he goes, "Joseph, I saw that I heard they were coming back." And then he sees all of you there, and then stops and stares at the Dryad. And then Joseph goes, Will, gather up the rest of the crew, find our weapons, arrows. We have to come up with a plan. Well, I don't, what are you talking about, Joe? Will, something bad's coming, and we're gonna work with these folk and the orcs. But I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth other than yes, sir. God, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he turns around without looking at you guys and runs back out, and you hear him yell someone's name. Get the arrows! And then Joseph stands up. He climbs up onto the actual bar top, and he reaches up and he grabs the great sword that was up there as decoration, and he just looks over the blade, and he goes, all right, how much time do we have? And we will end there.
Enough time for a long rest.
Don't worry, you get your long rest by the time we pick back up. To just
All Uma wants to do
hasten
is
things.
sleep.
I know. I just want to fucking sleep.
Just one go
Just to hasten
I need
this.
spell slots to smite.
I'll tell you guys. Well, you guys can come up with the battle plan. I can show you a map of the town, and you can tell me in Discord how you want to like defend it. Like, tell me where you want the humans placed, who have archers, and where you want the orcs, who are most likely melee fighters. And but that's all. We can Discord all that.
I want the archers in the front and the melee fighters in the back.
Oh, like they did in
I was gonna say, what is this,
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Defending
I totally want the
Winterfell.
archers in the front row.
Winterfell.
And all of my melee fighters, I want them all the way in the back.
I want it to take at least 15 minutes for them to reach running full tilt.
Correct.
Yeah. Even though we have siege weapons, well, let's not use it on a giant wave of enemies coming at us. Let's wait until they're 10 feet out from the door and have a little ditch and set it on fire. Yeah, great battle strategy. Yeah,
We're about to go
that's
into
awesome.
a Game of Thrones tear down. So before we do, I'm going to run my giveaway thing, and we're going to do the giveaway. Oh, which, by the way, Fires of Atheline is about to go, but Fires of Atheline, who won last time, was nice enough to actually donate his giveaway item. He wants to get a Piano Mimic t-shirt, and we will all sign it, all of the NAT30s, and then give it away as a charity item the next time we do a charity stream. So, thank you,
that's
Fires
awesome.
of Atheline, for that.
That's cool.
And,
like we're famous, but we're not.
oh, yeah, let me run my giveaway thing.
Man, chat keeping you on your toes with remembering
Yeah.
what to throw in.
I appreciate it. Soon I won't have to worry about it. Well, I mean, I'll still do it here, but... all right, I'm about to close the giveaway. I'm closing it. We're going to pick a winner. If it's Fires of Atheline, I'm going to pick somebody else, just saying.
Bearded Fortress.
Bearded Fortress.
Bearded Fortress.
Putting together the
Fortress.
whole wardrobe.
Yeah, actually, I think Bearded Fortress has won twice, maybe? I
I was going to say it was recently, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cheese Cat, I think, is our BD&D epic winner so far.
Oh, she's a champ.
Need D&D bathing suits, hats.
I know. I'll have to see what options that they have. I'll check in. Oh, there you are, Bearded Fortress. So, I think you've already won a t-shirt. So if you would like a mug, I can make a mug happen, or even socks. I think I've had socks come through before too.
Yeah, Cheesecat got some socks.
Yeah, we got socks. We've got a mug. I think as long as it's like under $25, we're good to go. So if you want something different for our repeat winners, you can choose something other than a t-shirt. First time winners have to get a t-shirt because those are the rules that I made up.
I like that because those are the rules I made up right now.
So
there's the
congratulations.
Captain Salty's Mead Hall. That's one of the
yeah.
newer designs. That's a cool one.
So hey, when you freeze, are you minimizing your camera?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I have not been paying attention if I've been freezing or not this whole time.
No, you haven't been. So did you bring up a different window or did you minimize your?
Actually, yeah. I just went over to BD&D's website to.
Oh yeah, every time you do that, it freezes you. That's what it is. So.
All right.
That's what Initiative League said earlier, but then you
Gotcha.
stopped. So, all right. Well.
All right. So.
Yeah, we'll be back on.
We're done. It was just all role playing. I had to rush them through it. They're like, I want to rest right here. It's like, no. We gotta move. I want to rest here now. No. We gotta move. Just go move. Just get to the end.
So we are going to be back on Thursday with me over at Fires of Atheleen's channel. So please go and check out the channel. Oh, I gotta write our credits. That's the thing I gotta do. Thank you to our raid from Fantasy Fix. And you should definitely go. I'm gonna do that shout out first. Fantasy Fix. Go and follow them. Thank me for some cheers and resub. So you're welcome to myself. And we are, like I said, we'll be back on Thursday over at Fires of Atheline. I'm going to do character creation under the Fires of Atheline game system. They use Tailspire, which I also have. So I'm going to actually get to use it to play or like create something for the first time. So that will be really, really fun. And on Saturday, we will also be continuing with the Mad Biomancer's Tower with the odd jobs. Time, Shooter, Booty, and Browen.
Somebody's gonna have to play Booty because I forgot that I'm not gonna be here Saturday.
Oh yeah, Booty won't be here. So we'll see. I'll have to play. Well, I guess yeah, I might play you because you guys are definitely gonna fight some stuff. So
I'm gonna miss the battle.
Yeah, you're gonna miss the battle.
Make sure you talk like this the entire time.
I will not. We are gonna raid.
Oh, that sucks because it's my first battle as a wizard. I'm not even gonna be able to be there to play it.
Yeah. I mean,
that's it. I'm canceling my tickets. I want to play my wizard.
So we are gonna raid the Grouch Couch, and they are doing some character creation right now. And let's see. Oh, sorry, fucking Friday. I skipped over Friday. Thursday,
Yes,
Fires
Friday.
of Atheline. Friday, back here, the Midnight World. Saturday, Mad Biomancer's Tower. So we will be for 3 days straight playing TTRPGs, and it will be wonderful. So, anyway, rating, pressing the button. Thank you, everybody, for coming to join us. We appreciate your support, and yeah, we'll see you in a couple of days.
Good night, goodbye, good morning.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
It was awesome hanging out.